The history of OCLC shows what can be achieved when libraries share. Whether talking about workloads, data, ideas, or technology, cooperation leads to breakthroughs, which the efforts of individuals can rarely replicate. OCLC evolved as a global cooperative because regional library networks around the world shared this vision. In 1967, the Ohio Computer Library Center was founded by 54 Ohio colleges and universities. Under the inspiring leadership of Frederick Kilgore, a computerized system was developed for shared cataloging and resource sharing. It was started with one simple aim: to bring about cost savings for those who took part. The more libraries that participated, the greater the workload shared, resulting in increased time and cost savings for those involved. The premise was simple, and such was the scale of its appeal that it generated the largest database of library collection information in the world. We know it today as WorldCat. The concept of collaborative working to reduce costs and drive efficiency was not unique to Ohio libraries. At about the same time, in the Netherlands, a number of university libraries had also formed a cooperative to develop the use of computers for cataloging and library management. The project was called Project Integrated Catalog Automation, or PICA for short. Both initiatives grew more and more successful in their respective countries. In 1977, changes in governance made it possible for OCLC to admit libraries from outside the state of Ohio. Now, more libraries could participate in and contribute to WorldCat. From that year onwards, OCLC became a membership organization. Participants were not customers, but members of the cooperative. While in the Netherlands, PICA had also created a shared environment for cataloging and interlibrary lending that more and more Dutch libraries wanted to join. The Dutch National Catalogue, or NCC, is still today one of the few examples of library collaboration that can truly be defined as national in scale. Throughout the 80s and 90s, both organizations grew far beyond their original borders, and PICA's software was in use by German, French, and Australian library groups, as well as in the Netherlands. As two successful organizations with such similar objectives, it was only a matter of time before OCLC and PICA came together. In 1997, OCLC PICA was formed. It started a 10-year period of collaboration that resulted in them ultimately joining forces under the name of OCLC. In that period, the world was changing dramatically as users were finding new ways to discover information, and OCLC was exploring how WorldCat should connect with library networks around the world. It was finding new ways that the cooperative could support libraries and their delivery of service within their communities, and at the same time increase the global efforts of libraries to maintain their relevance and impact as users were turning increasingly to the web. OCLC's logo, the three rings, has been interpreted by many as representing the three spheres of influence the OCLC cooperative exerts on behalf of its member libraries: locally, nationally, and globally. Other organizations followed suit in the years during and after OCLC and PICA joined forces. Companies in Germany, the UK, Australia, and Holland joined the cooperative mission in order to reap the benefits that global collaboration was able to bring back to local library communities. OCLC expanded its local reach significantly in Europe, Middle East, and Africa, with 7 offices in 5 countries. It was no coincidence that OCLC, an organization that understood so well the benefits of networks, was able to latch on to the significance of the World Wide Web and its importance for libraries. The introduction of the web in 1992 created huge potential for networks and the sharing of knowledge. Information from anywhere came within reach of people everywhere. As WorldCat grew in size, its relevance to the web and for libraries has become even more significant. A single source of library information which points to collections and where they are held attracted the attention of major websites and search engines. Today, WorldCat facilitates the distribution of information on library collections to dozens of well-known websites. Its impact has raised the profile and awareness of libraries on the web, where the majority of users today spend their time playing, working and learning. WorldCat, the sum total of 40 years of cumulative effort by libraries all over the world, will continue to pioneer innovative thinking to advance the cause of libraries. It is as true today as it was 40 years ago, that with collaboration comes both insight and benefits to those who participate. At OCLC, our progress has been governed by the shared vision of libraries around the world. It is the will of the world's libraries to be connected that has driven greater impact and efficiencies and safeguarded their future as a result.